10 Quick and Easy Productivity Hacks. Hello there, if you are here, you are probably a hustler and hard worker. Have you ever felt like you're drowning in an endless sea of work and never-ending to-do lists? It's easy to get caught up in the stress and lose sight of our well-being in the process. What is the way out? After much trial and error, there are a variety of productivity hacks that have proven to help transform the way you work, allowing them to accomplish more in less time while prioritizing their health and well-being. These are not your typical wake up early or drink more coffee type of hacks. They are real, practical tips that will revolutionize the way you work. Are you ready to join on a journey toward becoming a productivity powerhouse? Then grab a pen and paper, because these hacks are about to change your life. Let's get started. Tip number 1, the Eat the Frog technique. We all have those daunting tasks that we dread tackling. They loom over us like a dark cloud, draining our motivation and productivity. But what if I told you there's a technique that can help you conquer those tasks and free up mental space? The idea behind this technique is simple: tackle the most challenging task first thing in the morning, before you do anything else. By eating the frog, or completing the most difficult task on your to-do list, you'll not only gain a sense of accomplishment, but you'll also free up mental space and avoid procrastination. Think about it: if you put off the toughest task until later in the day, it'll likely weigh on your mind and drain your energy. You might find yourself distracted, constantly thinking about the task you're avoiding, and as a result, your other work will suffer. On the other hand, if you tackle the hardest task first thing in the morning, you'll feel a sense of relief and accomplishment. You'll also have more mental space to focus on the rest of your tasks, knowing that the toughest one is already taken care of. Next time you're staring down a daunting task, try the Eat the Frog technique. Prioritize it on your to-do list and tackle it first thing in the morning. You'll be amazed at how much more productive and motivated you'll feel throughout the rest of the day. Tip number 2, incorporate movement into your breaks. Have you ever heard the saying sitting is the new smoking? Sitting for long periods can lead to a host of health problems, including fatigue, back pain, and poor posture. But did you know that taking breaks and incorporating movement can boost your productivity and creativity? Tip number 2 on our list is to take breaks, but not just any breaks. Incorporate movement into your breaks to help you recharge and get your blood flowing. Research has shown that movement can boost energy levels, creativity, and focus. So, the next time you're feeling stuck or lethargic, try taking a quick movement break. There are many ways to incorporate movement into your breaks. You could do a quick yoga routine, take a walk outside, or even just stretch at your desk. The key is to find a form of movement that you enjoy and that gets your blood flowing. Taking regular movement breaks throughout the day can also help prevent burnout and improve your overall health. So, the next time you feel like you're in a productivity slump, try incorporating some movement into your breaks. You'll be amazed at how much more energized and creative you'll feel. Tip number 3, declutter your workspace. If you ever felt overwhelmed or distracted by the mess on your desk or computer screen, this tip is for you. Physical clutter can be a significant source of distraction, making it harder to focus and be productive. Consider organizing your desk, clearing away unnecessary items, and keeping only the essentials within reach. A clean workspace not only looks more professional but also helps create a sense of calm and order. But, it's not just physical clutter that can hinder productivity. Digital clutter, such as a cluttered desktop or overflowing inbox, can also lead to stress and distraction. Take a few minutes to unsubscribe from unnecessary emails, delete or organize files, and clear up your digital workspace. A decluttered workspace can help improve focus and increase productivity. When you're not surrounded by chaos, it's easier to concentrate on the task at hand. Plus, a clean workspace can help reduce stress levels and increase motivation. So, take some time to declutter your workspace, both physically and digitally. You'll be amazed at how much more productive and focused you'll feel when you have a clean and organized workspace. Tip number 4, use a productivity app or tool. If you are tech-savvy, using technology is an excellent way to keep you performing at a high level. Use the right productivity app or tool to help you stay on track. With so many options available, it's important to choose the one that works best for you. Try some good apps like Asana or Trello. I will put the link below that you can try for free. To boost your productivity, consider using a time tracker to monitor how you're spending your time and identify areas where you can improve. You can also use a website blocker to prevent distractions and keep you focused. With the help of a time tracker, You can gain a better understanding of how you're spending your time, pinpoint time-wasting activities, and prioritize tasks better. 5. Practice self-compassion and forgiveness. If you are here, I am sure you understand the importance of self-care, but not just in the physical sense. While getting enough sleep and exercise is important, it's also crucial to prioritize your mental health. One way to do this is by practicing self-compassion and forgiveness. It's easy to beat yourself up when you don't meet your goals or make a mistake, but this kind of negative self-talk can be detrimental to your mental health and overall productivity. Instead, try to approach yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend. Acknowledge that everyone makes mistakes and has off days and forgive yourself for not being perfect. When you practice self-compassion, you'll be more resilient in the face of setbacks and more likely to stay motivated in pursuit of your goals. Another important aspect of self-compassion is avoiding burnout. It's easy to get caught up in a never-ending cycle of work and productivity, but this can quickly lead to exhaustion and burnout. By practicing self-compassion and taking breaks when you need them, you'll be able to recharge and avoid burnout. Remember, taking care of your mental health is just as important as taking care of your physical health, so make sure to prioritize both. 6. Block out external noise. Another easy but effective way that I apply is blocking out external noise. It is especially helpful if you are sensitive to noise. Did you know that studies have shown that even low-level noise can disrupt your concentration and increase stress levels? That's why it's crucial to use noise-canceling headphones or a white noise machine to help eliminate distractions. And if that's not enough, you might even want to consider working in a different location altogether. By minimizing external noise, you'll be able to improve your focus, enhance your concentration, and get more done in less time. So, put on your favorite tunes or turn up that white noise machine, and let the productivity flow. 7. Take advantage of your most productive hours. Do you feel more energized and focused at certain times of the day? That's because everyone has their own biological clock or a circadian rhythm that affects their productivity levels. Some people are morning larks, while others are night owls. It's important to identify your most productive hours and take advantage of them. It's important to pay attention to your body's natural rhythms and schedule your tasks accordingly. Once you've identified your most productive hours, it's time to optimize them. This means scheduling your most important tasks during those times and doing everything you can to minimize distractions. Turn off your phone, close your email, and let your colleagues know that you're unavailable during those hours. But it's not just about scheduling your most important tasks during those times. It's also about incorporating activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Research has shown that doing something enjoyable during your most productive hours can help you recharge, reduce stress, and increase motivation. Whether it's reading a book, practicing a hobby, or going for a walk, taking time for enjoyable activities can help you stay focused and energized throughout the day. 8. Break your tasks into smaller. Ever feel like you're staring at a giant task that's just too big to handle? Like, I'll never get this done in a million years big? It's like the saying goes, how do you eat an elephant? The solution is simple, one bite at a time. Breaking a big task into smaller chunks makes it feel way more doable. Plus, you get the satisfaction of checking things off your list as you go. It's like playing a video game and unlocking achievements, but for real life. But that's not all. Breaking things down also helps you stay organized and focused. You can plan out what needs to be done in each chunk and tackle them one at a time. So next time you're faced with a daunting task, take a deep breath, grab a piece of paper, and start breaking it down. You got this. 9. Prioritization. Now you started at a to-do list that seems to be getting longer by the minute. But how do you decide which tasks to tackle first? That's where prioritization comes in. But hold up. Before you start randomly attacking tasks based on how urgently they need to be done, let me introduce you to the Eisenhower matrix. This fancy little tool helps you prioritize tasks based on both their importance and their urgency. Here's how it works. You divide your tasks into 4 quadrants based on whether they are important or not important, and whether they are urgent or not urgent. That way, you can focus on tasks that are both important and urgent, but also make sure you don't neglect tasks that are important but not necessarily time-sensitive. For example, let's say you have a report due tomorrow, important and urgent, but also need to schedule a dentist appointment, important but not urgent. By using the Eisenhower matrix, you can prioritize the report to make sure it gets done on time, but also schedule the dentist appointment so it doesn't fall off your radar. So next time you're faced with a mountain of tasks, take a step back and use the Eisenhower matrix to get your priorities straight. Trust me, your future self will thank you. 10. Schedule time for creative thinking. You've got your tasks prioritized, and you're breaking them down into manageable chunks, but there's one more thing you need to do to crush your goals: get creative. It's easy to get bogged down in the routine of daily tasks and forget about the big picture. That's why it's important to schedule time each week to let your mind roam free and come up with new ideas. Who knows? Your next big breakthrough could be just a brainstorming session away. Make it a point to schedule time for creative thinking, whether it's a dedicated brainstorming session, a walk outside, or even just a few minutes of quiet reflection. This will help you stay inspired and motivated to reach your goals and might even spark a whole new direction for your work. So don't forget to let your creative side shine. Schedule some time for it each week and watch the magic happen. You've got this. And voila! You now have 10 productivity hacks that are quick, easy, and won't require a degree in rocket science to master. Because let's face it, who has time for that? By incorporating these tips into your daily routine, you'll be working smarter, not harder. So go ahead, take these hacks for a spin, and watch your productivity soar. And hey, if you found these tips helpful, don't keep them to yourself. Share the love with your friends and colleagues, so they too can achieve productivity ninja status. They'll thank you for it, and you'll be the office hero. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Now go out there and conquer your to-do list like the boss you are.